Hello, and welcome to the Safer Consumer Products Program's Alternatives Analysis Threshold Notification tutorial. In this video, I will be walking you through the steps of how to submit an Alternatives Analysis Threshold Notification, or AATN, on CalSAFER. You may submit an AATN in lieu of an alternatives analysis report if the concentration of the chemical of concern in your product is at or below the AA threshold. To submit an AATN, you must first have submitted a priority product notification. Once your PPN is submitted, you can submit the AATN on the same date or by the due date of the preliminary AA report. To submit an AATN, first, make sure you are registered on CalSAFER and are signed into your account. For this demo, we are signed in using the name Responsible Entity here. From the home page at calsafer.dtsc.ca.gov, you can click on the Submit button here, and then scroll down to find the PPN that you previously submitted for your product. So here's my priority product notification that I already submitted. And once you find your PPN, click on the green Other Options button here. And you will find Alternatives Analysis Threshold Notification. Click on that to begin your AATN. Once you reach the instructions page for the AATN, please carefully read through all of the instructions on this page and make sure you have also familiarized yourself with the Safer Consumer Products regulations. These instructions go into more detail about the AATN and what needs to be included with your submittal. Once you have done so, you can push Continue. Next, on the Responsible Entity tab, fill in all of your information if it has not already been populated for you. Make sure to fill in the business type. I will select Manufacturer here. Make sure everything is correct, and then push Save and Continue. If you would like to save and complete the rest of your submittal at a later time, you can always push Save and Exit to save your work. Here I'm going to push Save and Continue. Next, on the Product Chemicals tab, select the product chemical combinations that you are choosing to include in this submittal. Once you have done so, push Save and Continue. Next, on the Priority Product Details tab, read over the blue box text for instructions, and here you can add labeling information for your product by clicking on the product. And for demonstration, I will just include the SKU, but please add your labeling information as required by the regulations. Once you have finished, push Save Product, and then Save and Continue. On the Other REs tab, enter the company information for any other known responsible entities of the priority product. For example, other manufacturers of the priority product that this notification is associated with. Remember, a responsible entity can be a manufacturer, importer, assembler, or retailer of the priority product. Once you have entered in the information, push Save Entity. You can add another entity by pushing the Add Other Known Entity button here. Once you are finished adding entities, push Save and Continue. On the Product Manufacturer and Importer Information tab, read the blue box instructions and enter the contact information for manufacturers and importers of the priority product. You can repeat this process to add as many manufacturers and importers as needed. If there are no other manufacturers in addition to the ones identified in the Responsible Entity tab, and no importers associated with this notification, you may skip this step. For demonstration, I will skip this step. Next, on the Chemical of Concern Details tab, first I will select the chemical of concern from the drop-down menu. Here it's toluene. Then I will select if the chemical is present in the product as an intentionally added ingredient or contaminant. For demonstration, I will select contaminant. Please describe the source of the chemical of concern in the box below. Once you have finished, push the Save Chemical button. To add details for another chemical of concern, you can click Add Chemical of Concern button here. Otherwise, click the Save and Continue button to continue. Next, on the Laboratory Analytical Testing Information tab, select the chemical of concern from the drop-down menu. Then click the checkboxes to indicate that you will upload the laboratory analytical testing methodology and the quality control and assurance protocols in the next step, the Supporting Documents tab. Then enter the information for the testing laboratory used to measure the chemical of concern. Once you have added in the laboratory information, push Save and Continue. Next, on the Supporting Documents tab, you can upload supporting documents that support and validate your submittal. Here is where you will upload the laboratory analytical testing methodology, quality control and assurance protocols, and lab analytical testing report to demonstrate that you meet the criteria and conditions required for the AATN. You must upload these documents as a PDF and click this box if this document contains trade secret information. So for this example, I'm going to upload a supporting document. You can click the Browse button here. So for this example, let's say that it contains a trade secret. So I checked this box here that this document contains a trade secret document. And here is where I uploaded a supporting document. You can browse your folders here to upload it. And then I also gave it a document title. And then here is where I uploaded my redacted supporting document. This means that the trade secret information is redacted. This is so when DTSC publishes your submittal, this trade secret information will not be shared with the public. So I also created a title here for this document. And then once you've uploaded both documents, you can click Save Document. And then we see that both uploads were successful. You can also upload additional documents by clicking Add Documents here if you want to add more supporting documents to support your claim. Once you have entered in all your supporting documents, push Save and Continue. The next tab, Trade Secret Claims, only needs to be completed if you selected that there is a trade secret claim associated with the submittal. Since in our example we did, I'm going to complete this step. First, make sure to read the blue box instructions. Select the redacted document from the drop-down menu. Then download the Trade Secret Claim Question and Answers document, which is a Word document. Fill it out and save it as a PDF. And once you've done that, you can upload it here. Again, we need to make sure that we give a title to our trade secret claim document. There is an option to add additional trade secret claim documents here. But for this example, I will just keep it as is. So once complete, push the Save Documents button. Finally, on the Review tab, we are going to review the submittal carefully, making sure all of the information is filled in and correct, because once it is submitted, it cannot be edited. This all looks correct to me, so once you're ready, push Save and Continue. And then finally, for the AATN, read over these 3 certification statements listed here and click the checkbox next to each once you are ready to certify. Officials at your entity must certify that the attachments you've included were prepared or compiled under the direction to ensure that the submitted information is true, accurate, and complete. These include general counsel or other executive, office representative or owner, and the responsible person in charge of preparing this information. The general counsel section here will only appear if you indicated that there's trade secret information associated with the submittal. Each person can certify this by including signatures in the previously uploaded supporting documents section or clicking the I certify checkbox here and entering in their full name. Please note that each person must be associated with your account. If they're not already associated with your account, you can add users to your account by clicking on your user icon here and then navigating to Activities and then navigating to your submittal here. So here's the submittal we're currently working on. And then here at this box, Add User to Activity, click on that. And then you can fill in all of this information to add a user to your activity. Once you are done, you can send them an invitation to be added to your account. I'm not going to go through this for this video, but these are the steps to add a user to your activity. So I'm going to navigate back to my submittal and continue here. And then go back to the certification and submit step. So for this video, I'm going to check that the certification signature is included in an attached supporting document. For these two, and then for this last one, I'm going to certify here with my name, and then click the Certify button. And this reminds me that I have to agree to the certification first. And now I'm ready to certify. Once individuals have certified the accuracy and completeness of the information, you must enter the submitter and company information. You can pre-populate this information by clicking on the My Information here and the company information here. Once complete, you can push Submit. Lastly, you will be notified that by clicking Yes, your AATN will be sent to DTSC for review, and you will no longer be able to make any further changes. If no further changes are necessary, press Yes, and you will receive an email confirming your submission.